Good evening from Parkhead, where nearly 80,000 people packed the ground for what must be regarded as the British match, or the biggest British match for the last 20 years. Celtic against Liverpool in the semi-final of the European Cup Winners' Cup.
As soon as you walk out of Celtic Park in those days, you faced the jungle, which held 20 or 30,000 Celtic supporters, and that just gave everybody a lift. The whole team got a great lift from the jungle, and that night was no exception.
If there was one surprise on the night, it was that all of Scotland were trying to see the game and live. But once we got out there, it wasn't so bad. But there was a tremendous noise.
Murdoch. And there's a goal! Goal by Lennox.
We won 1-0, but we really hammered Liverpool, but we couldn't get the second goal. Indeed, we might have gone on that day. If we'd have got the second one, I think we might have gone on and won by a real convincing score.
We thought it was a good result for us. When we took any team back to Anfield, we were very, very confident side by then. We knew that we could at least score 2 goals or more against any team in the world.
And so they did. It took an hour, but then came 2 in quick succession. First, a Tommy Smith free kick.
Smith.
6 minutes later, a header by the injured Jeff Strong.
After Strong, the goal!
Nobody was marking him. It was as if he'd sprouted out the ground and just pumped it in. And we went 2-1 up. And
that really put us on edge a bit. But we're still in the game, only need a goal to qualify.
And you scored it.
Well, I thought I'd scored it, actually. I actually thought I'd scored it.
Here's Young for Celtic. And offside.
they actually went down the line, crossed the ball. I think Lennox put the ball in the net, but we'd already stopped. The linesman had flagged. There was no question about it. It was offside. It was well offside.
Even the Liverpool lads felt it was a goal, and it's one of these things, you know. We've never forgiven them for that. I've never forgiven the referee, not to Liverpool, because they were good opponents.
I knew it was offside. I saw the linesman's flag go up. They didn't realise it was offside. They put it in the net. They thought it was a goal.
They're telling lies. Well, you know what like they two are. They've always told lies.
31 years have passed. Anfield remains a fortress of European football. So too does Celtic Park. And now the draw has brought the clubs together again. This time it's Liverpool versus Celtic in the UEFA Cup.
I think it's maybe the same sort of scenario. I mean, the Liverpool team have played together for a few years and they're a really good team, I think. A lot of great players, McManaman, etc. And they brought in Ince and Riedler, who are great players. Where we're in the up and up, Wim's just started in the job and we're just getting new players in, and we're in a transitional period at the moment.
One of the newcomers, Swedish international Henrik Larsson, scored the goal on Wednesday that beat Motherwell in a quarter-final of the Coca-Cola Cup. He's already discovered the excitement of European nights at Celtic Park.
The atmosphere is tremendous. I can only refer to the last game against FC Tirol. It was unbelievable. I never experienced something like that.
For Craig Burley, this summer's move to Celtic was a kind of homecoming. A Scot by birth, a Scot by international selection, he'd spent all 9 years of his professional career in England.
Although Liverpool's going to be difficult to play against, we must know a lot about their style of play, and they'll know a lot about us, so it should be an intriguing match.
Are you being looked upon as one of the experts on Liverpool?
Well, probably from a few people in our camp, yeah, looking at one or two of the lads that have played in England to give them a little bit of advice. And I know a lot about Liverpool, having played against them a lot in my time at Chelsea, and we had some good results against them, so we'll be hoping we can do the same.
And there's a new man wearing the goalkeeper's jersey, an Englishman. He's Jonathan Gould, whose roundabout route to Glasgow has left him with no fear of Liverpool.
Obviously, I've come across Liverpool on a number of occasions before when I was at Coventry City. They always provide a tough test, and that'll be no different.
Do you have any good memories against them?
My debut, I think, was for Coventry. We won 5-1 at Highfield Road. I think of the 4 times I played against them, we've won 3 of them. So if I can keep that sort of run going, we'll be pleased.
31 years ago, when the first leg, as now, was at Celtic Park, a 1-0 home victory was felt to be acceptable. So would Celtic be happy with a repeat?
I think we'd settle for a 1-0 win, yeah, certainly. I mean, we don't want to be giving away too many goals, and hopefully if we can score a couple of goals, then that's going to be a bonus for us. But I think it's going to be tight, there's no doubt about that, and if we can keep a clean sheet at home here, and it's all to play for down at Anfield.
Test of character for both clubs. You can see what they're made of. Hope you'll join us on Tuesday night. Celtic Liverpool live, BBC One at 8 o'clock, UEFA Cup first round, first leg. It's a major fixture, and Trevor thinks Liverpool are going to win.
Yeah, thanks, Ray. I mean, I think they're in a transitional stage, Celtic. I mean, they've just started to improve. Liverpool, I saw them win at Leeds. They played very well. I would expect them, I must say, to win both legs, although I am conscious I've got to go up there for Tuesday's game, so I'll just ease back a bit on that prediction.
And not tell people where you're staying, which hotel you're in.
Yeah, but Alan Hansen will, though, won't he? Yeah.
Now, on the agenda.